Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Let's start with the dollar index. Now the odds have moved that there is a possibility that the trend with regards to where the dollar index is concerned, it could be downwards from here on. What do you make of it?
First of all, today the major headlines is not the dollar index. Today, I think we must see what is happening in the broader market. So, I don't bother whether dollar index is 91 or 90 or 89. Today is the day we should see what is happening and what is the actual impact of that on overall asset classes. So there is a total risk off mode which is going on across the world. So if you look at the Asian indices, US futures, European indices, all are in deep red. And what is happening? Why they are deep red? So I don't know. In the context of the commodity market, what we saw in equities with the stock GameStop, and we've seen from $40 the stock rose to $500, and from $500 it crashed to $130. So there are systematic issues developed with the big brokers in US, and we are seeing that all of these brokers, the big brokers like Robinson, or even there are two, three big brokers. I would not name them, but all of them are having some sort of liquidity issue. There are speculation whether there is going to be some systematic problem from them or not. I think this is the time to be very, very, very cautious. And there is a her in this uh, trading forum, there is a talk that even in silver they have created position yesterday. So I have written in all our groups today: be very, very cautious in silver. Don't be fooled by this massive up move. There is no reason for yesterday 7% up move in silver. Believe me, there is not even a single reason which has come, whether the ETF holding. So what the only reason what we are able to understand is the short squeeze has taken place. So in this kind of market, if you are trading in 5 lot, trade in 3 mini lots. If you are trading in one big lots, trade in 1 or 2 mini lots in order to stay in the market. This is not the market to do any adventure. Don't go long in most of the commodities. I sense that there can be a sharp correction in metals or in crude oil today evening session also. So be very watchful, be very alert. Whatever risk of trade is happening, gold looks relatively better to me for going long. April contract, one can go long at around 49,000 rupees and expect it to move up and test levels of 49,300 to 350. Silver, like I said, I'm not going to give any levels, anything in silver. And my word of advice is 200, 300 rupees stop loss. Don't, even if you want to trade, if you can avoid trading in silver, nothing like it. So stay away from it. It looks it is going to go up, but stay away from it, because when this kind of madness take place, the same people who the Reddit community who led to the massive upside in GameStop from 30 $40 to $500, the same group is named to be involved in silver. So I don't know how much truth it is, but that is what the talk of the town. The Reddit community themselves have mentioned in their chat boxes. So be very, very careful, and whatever trade you are doing, especially on the long side, keep a very strict stop loss.
Right. So, Kunal, overall, if you go to see right now, there's a question coming in that yesterday in the evening session, we did see up move momentum in silver. However, gold has not jumped so sharply. So, any basic reason for that?
Yeah, Kavya, like I said, the Reddit community has gone long in silver, not in gold. So most of the people got fooled yesterday by looking at the way silver went up. Everyone went long in gold, but gold went down by 500, 600 rupees after we saw silver also going down by 1,000, 1,500 rupees. Silver at one point was up by 7%, and when that time, I remember it was at 49,250 for the new Nirmal contract, and suddenly it went down to 48,000. So don't look at silver's upside and go long in gold. Don't do that. In Reddit community has not basically entered position in gold. It is to be heard that they have entered position in silver.
Right. Moving from there on, if you see crude oil futures, they have been declining right now. Overall,
Big,
what would you recommend on that front?
I think it is a big shot. It is the only commodity which is not corrected sharply, and it cannot be exception. Where entire world is going through a risk of trade, is the crude oil only remains at $53, 1,300 doesn't take place. So I think opportunity there in crude oil to capitalize 39.50 should be a stop loss, and you should really short target of 3,700, 3,650. I think today is the day where there is a strong chance that oil can witness correction. So, and again, I said it on Wednesday also, but after going down by 100 rupees, it moved up. Today also, I'm of the view that the one commodity which has not gone down at all is crude oil. And when there is a risk of trade, crude oil cannot just it cannot just keep moving up. So my money will be on crude oil today. In metals, I Wednesday clearly told everyone sell copper, sell nickel. That was my pick. The same way I'm telling today, sell crude with the strict stop loss. So I think my view right now is sell crude oil, even copper, 300, 300, 600, 602, good levels to go short. Nickel also 10 rupees upside from here. Good. It's a good short. It is already moved up. So we again intraday buy call. But after that target is achieved, I will again look to short in nickel. And I've seen two questions. Aditya Verma is asking about RMC. I think RMC, you can expect some profit taking and it can go down. So 100 rupees down, 150 rupees down from here, what I'm expecting. And do you see some correction in silver 66, 67,000 in coming days? That is the question by Kavya. Kavya, I really don't know where silver is heading. It is very difficult for me. I told everyone today, stay away from it. If you want to do trade, go long, put a strict stop loss. In our technical report, we mentioned the levels. You can see the levels or you can ask in our chat room. But the trend is definitely going to be up, but don't participate. And even if you participate with a very strict stop loss.
Right, thank you, Kunal, for answering those queries as well. I think those are the only questions coming in. Thank you, Kunal, and I hope there is no announcement that comes in the budget that impacts it. But anything that you think could come in for the commodities front?
Well, we have been asking, we've been waiting for a lot of announcement from so many years, more than 10 years. So one of them is CTD reduction. Another thing is reduction in gold import duty. I really don't know whether government is going to do, but I don't think so. Government is going to compromise any of its revenue in current time. So it's very challenging time what entire world is going through, and government will not do anything where their revenue gets reduced. So I would recommend sell wait for the announcement, but I'm not expecting any big bang announcement for the commodities.
Absolutely. Let's hope. Let's see what comes in. Thank you, Kunal, so much. Thank you, everyone, and wish you a happy weekend.